Five good things about the car, very quickly. What do you think is the best thing about the red car?
It's red.
You think the best thing about it is it's red?
Yeah.
Well, one of my favourite things about the car is the way it looks. It's small, it's compact, it looks like a little sports car, and in red, it really stands out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So what's the second thing you like best about the car?
It has a colour inside.
Yeah, the inside is pretty good, isn't it? It's got these silver switches here, which are really quite nice. The buttons are big and chunky, and you can turn them. It's got a nice little dashboard. I think the steering wheel is nice. It could be a little bit thicker for my liking, but the controls are all in the right place, all easy to use. I think it's a bit plasticky, but plasticky does mean it probably is a little bit better at being child-proof.
Yeah.
So yeah, the interior is nice. I would have preferred full leather seats, and I think this is. It does say it's leather, so this is real leather rather than full leather around the edges. The seats are very comfortable.
Yeah.
And they're heated. They've got high and low settings for the heating, and that works really well. But I do prefer leather seats. So you like the interior? You think the interior's utilitarian? Although the screen reminds me of what a 1980s computer game might look like. But I don't really like screens anyway. And one of the best features of this screen is you can switch it off. You don't actually have to have the screen on to be able to use the car. You can drive the car without using the screen. There are some settings that you need to switch the screen on to use, but those are settings which you probably are not going to want to change while you're driving anyway. And you definitely don't need the screen to drive the car.
Yeah.
What's your third thing that you think's great about this car?
It's fast.
It is. It's not the fastest car in the world.
It's a bit fast.
It's very fast for the kind of roads that we drive on. We drive on small Scottish roads where there's bends all the time. They're narrow. They're quite dangerous with log lorries, caravans, camper vans, delivery vans. Every corner is a dangerous corner when you're driving around Highland Perthshire. But this car has the torque in it's sufficient to get you from corner to corner. And even with my foot flat down, I can't get to top speed on most of the roads that we drive on. And the top speed is what, 135 miles an hour?
Yeah, a white car can go 150 miles per hour.
It can probably go faster than that, but the engine management system stops you going faster than that. It's limited at 150. Probably do a little bit faster. But that's a turbocharged Golf R, and it is a faster car than this. I think this car's got a really nice feel about it because it doesn't have a turbo. The delivery is smooth. There's no boost. There's no turbo boost. When you shout turbo mode, there's no turbo mode in this car. It's naturally aspirated. And I think that's one of the nicest features of the car, is the way that the power is delivered. And the torque's fine for the sorts of roads that we're on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the next thing you think's great about this car?
I think the doors look quite good.
Yeah? Yeah, the doors are nice. And the shape and the fact it's only got two doors. Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's a coupe.
Yeah.
And
it's small.
Yeah. One of my favourite things about the car, and what I'm really glad about, is I got an automatic. When I first ordered it, they didn't have any automatics available. But later on, they released some automatics. So I phoned up Toyota and said, can I change my order to an automatic? And they said, yeah, fine. And so I switched to the automatic, and it is really nice. All of my 3 motorbikes are automatics. They're Honda dual clutch control, DCT. The van is an automatic. It's got a DSG. The Golf's an automatic because it actually drives just like I drive, especially on the motorbike. I like to change down and then let the car change back up itself.
Dad, the camera.
The automatic suits my driving style. It actually makes the car drive a lot like my motorbikes, because when you're driving, a lot of people say, oh, you can't enjoy an automatic, but an automatic can't predict the future. It can't see, well, actually this car does have cameras and can see the road, but it can't see or understand what you want to do. So it can only react to the sensors in the car and change, how fast the engine's going, how you're tipping, are you braking, are you going up a hill, down a hill, and it can sense all those things and try and get you in the right gear. But if you're approaching a corner and you're in 6th gear, you want to be in 3rd gear. The car can only detect when 3rd gear would be the right gear to be in. So you can change down using the flappy paddles, so you're in the perfect gear for getting around the corner, and then accelerate away and just let the car upshift itself. So if people drove automatics like and make the decisions and have a driver input into driving the car, they get far more out of the automatic car than just thinking the car can read your mind. The number one thing that I really like about this car is
What?
it gives me the same sort of driving pleasure as I get from driving one of the motorbikes. I think the way it accelerates, the smoothness of it, although I don't like the loudness makes it quite similar to a motorbike, especially when you've got earplugs and a helmet on, so it's probably quieter on the motorbike. But going around corners, the steering, the acceleration, it's almost as good as a motorbike, but I don't think it's quite as good as a motorbike.